There's a fish. Come on, be a walleye. Slimer. There we go, another one.
Just a really big northern.
There we go. Oh boy. Now this is for sure going to be a northern. Oh. There we go. Gee, that one just slacklined me. Didn't feel a tick or anything, and just kind of set the hook, and there was a fish there. We'll just see what it is. And it's northern. This has been unreal. But put a hook in my hand. These guys just do not give up. All right, tell your buddy to stay away. Holy. Oh, it's a walleye. Jeez. Been catching nothing but northerns, and I thought, oh, for sure this is going to be a northern. And nope, just a perfect eater. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I saw him twirl down there, and I thought, what in the world? Another northern, and sure as heck, this guy's bit it. So, finally the right flavor. I bet you I probably caught about 5 or 6 northerns now to one walleye, so didn't say much because I thought it was a freaking northern again, but hopefully I can find an area where there's more walleyes than northern and not have to weed through them as much. There's a fish. Come on. Now don't be a dang northern. It's feeling kind of walleye-ish. It's not like spinning circles and doing weird things. And it's a nice walleye. It's a nice one. Woo-hoo-hoo. About dang time. That's a nice one too. Probably like a 20-incher. Be nice, buddy. There we go. That one had a lot of spunk. I thought it was gonna be like a 23 or so, but it's actually probably like a 20-incher. Nice. You just kind of got to go through those northerns to get to these walleyes, and maybe later on I'll pitch some big lures for some big northerns, since I know there's quite a bit in here. But holy Gee, that one's healthy. See how big it is? Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's just touching 20. Well, finally found a few pockets of walleyes, it looks like, and it's about 6 or 5 northerns I have to get to a decent walleye, so we'll see how it plays out. And I just caught another one, and that is a tiny walleye. Jesus. Come on, little dude. Water temps are finally getting up to that 72 degrees, and it's been there for a few days. So kind of figured they'd start biting. It's been a weird early summer and start to June. Usually about that first week of June, they bite anything, but that crankbait bite just hasn't been there quite like it should be. If I catch too many northerns, I think I'll probably switch over to a swim bait or something. Then I don't have to worry about as many hooks, so I don't take one to the hand. Come on, don't be a northern, please. Don't be a northern, please. I've lost about 2 baits now. I've caught about 13 northerns, and it's a walleye. Nice. If you hate catching northerns, I would not recommend coming here. These walleyes aren't really fighting until they get right up to the boat, and then they're kind of going crazy, and I got them. All like really good eaters, like at that 20 range. It just sucks with all the northerns I've been catching. Yeah, that one's about the same size, about 20 inches, I'd say. Heck yeah. We'll make sure and 19 and a half about. Did go switch to a swim bait, but I wasn't even getting northerns to bite that, so I went back to the crankbait, and like the first cast I caught one. So they're definitely loving the crankbait today, which stinks because of all the northerns, but we'll have to get through it. And sorry for the audio today. It's gonna be probably a little bit crappier than normal. I don't have my microphone. I left it at home, so that's freaking awesome because it's like gusting at 20. So I'll try to edit as much as I can and get that background noise out. So, but heck of a start. Got 3 in the live well right now, and hopefully we can catch a few more and just kind of catch and release the rest of the time. So. There's one. Oh, it's a walleye too. That one hit it like literally right at the boat. I was just ready to pull it out, and that one for sure is a walleye. This might be a decent one too. This might be bigger than the ones we've been catching. Hard to tell. Yeah, he might be like a 21 or so. Geez, this one's fighting like those northerns. Don't you get stuck in that. Oh yeah. No! Yay! That was kind of a cluster. Yep, that one's a little too big to keep, I think. I think that one's going to be about 23 or so. Take a look at it, see how big it is. Well, 21 and a quarter, it looks like. Oh, that is definitely a northern. Oh, dang it. Hopefully this is a bigger one, because this one took off right away. I'd be okay with a really big northern. Just those ones that are like, you know, under 4 pounds. They just get annoying. But if it's a huge one, oh, I think it's a huge walleye. No way. I thought that was going to be a freaking northern. Did you see how it peeled? I don't even actually I don't even know if it's that big. Yeah, that's just like a nice eater. Gee, that one had me fooled. What in the hell? Yeah, that's just a nice walleye. And that's gonna be right at like that 20-inch range too, I bet. Jeez, I thought that was a monster right away. Oh, I just set the hook and instantly it just like peeled line. But yeah, that's a good eater. That's probably like a 19-incher, 19 and a half, I'd say. God, had me fooled. But as far as size goes, these are about as perfect as you can get for eaters, about that 19 to 20-inch range. I like to bake my walleyes, so that 19 to 20 is perfect. I don't like keeping anything over 21, but those nice 19 to 20-inchers make a nice baked walleye fillet. So yeah, it's been an awesome day. I started off with a gold number 5 shad wrap, and wasn't quite working too well. I noticed I was catching more northerns, and I don't know if they like that flash more, but I went to a little duller color, went to that orange crawdad color that I really like, and it seems to be the ticket today. So I don't know, it's kind of clear water, it's a little stained, so it's not like clear visibility, but it's a perfect stain to it, and temps are just getting up to 71. So I was like, this is an absolute perfect crankbait bite, and it would be nice if I could catch them on a swim bait. I tried that for about 5-10 minutes and they just weren't taking it, so I went back to that crankbait, and that's sure as heck what they like. So kind of a neat bite. Just stinks that I have to go through all those northerns. Hopefully if I do catch a big one, I'll show you guys. And I like big northerns, but not those little ones. So kind of nice. Their metabolism is finally starting to speed up. Like I caught that one just now, and it took it like a northern and just went straight with it. And I haven't had a bite like that yet this summer. So I think once those water temps started staying above like that 68, 69, that this crankbait bite should be more effective, and just, well, any kind of bite. But they're definitely putting on the feed bag. I haven't seen any of that so far this year around North Dakota, and I know my buddies have said that too. It's been slower than normal. So hopefully things are starting to straighten out. It kind of stinks in the next few days. I think it's supposed to drop down to about 68 degrees, so that might put a halt on things, but things are finally starting to heat up, and I am not complaining. There we go. Oh! There, came back and hit it. I don't know if that's the same one. I just had a bite and I missed it, and one came back and smoked it, and it's a walleye. Like I said, I don't know if it's the same one or not that missed it originally, but that's another, just like another like 18, 19. Jeez. What an evening. It's been a while since I've had a bite like this year where it's consistent and they were just putting on the feed bag. Well, here's the 5th keeper of the day. I'll put this one in the live hole, keep this one, and then throw back everything else. So what a fantastic evening here pitching cranks. It's like I said right away, I was catching a lot of northerns and I switched that orange, and ever since that it's been game on. So wind's dying down a little bit. Hopefully they're still shallow, but it seems like they are. So hopefully we can catch a few more, and who knows, maybe I'll target some northerns here as the sun goes down. But what an awesome day. There we go. What are you going to be? That's definitely northern. Assuming it's northern. It's swimming around pretty crazy. Yeah, it's gotta be a northern. How big are you now? Oh, it's a walleye. What is going on? Jeez, these things are fighting like crazy. That's 100% a walleye. Oh, jeez. These have me absolutely fooled. And who said walleyes do not fight? Maybe early in the spring when their metabolism low, but they are full of spunk now. Yeah, that's a nicer one too. Ooh, don't get that's a big one. Oh, jeez. That's definitely the biggest one of the day. That one might be pushing that 25. I don't know. We'll see what it is, but dang, that thing is just healthy. I'll give you one more good look at her and we'll put that big girl back. But yeah, just a gorgeous walleye. Really healthy too. I mean, look at that gut. So we'll get her right back. I've noticed too, these weeds come out quite a bit on this lake, so I'm sure it's because it's so clear they're going to extend out. So I used that number 5. I probably could have gone to a number 7 and it would dug down deep and get away from those weeds, because it doesn't look like there's a lot of secondary weeds off it. It's kind of just right at that 7 feet and just drops off to like pretty much no weeds. Because yeah, here's, I mean, I'm 9.9 and you can start seeing weeds right there, and I'm sure that's about where 7 to 7.5 is where they're at. You can see it kind of coming up here. So kind of a weird year. That's usually don't get weeds like this right away in the first like few weeks of June. So just gonna have to adapt. Yeah, see right there, you can see right at about 7.5 that's where they start, and it's just a wall. So looks like these walleyes are just kind of coming on these edges and finding food, especially when the wind's blowing in. But now that the wind's died down, I'm sure they pushed off it and off a little deeper and aren't feeding as actively. So I think I might go try for some pike now. Well, you can't go wrong with a red and white daredevil. So it's been, oh geez, I don't know, maybe 8 years since I've casted a red and white daredevil. So see if some bites on it. I couldn't cast that spinner bait as much. It was pretty light, so I'll cast a little deeper. It doesn't seem like they're in the weeds. So man, it's been a long time since I've caught something on a red and white daredevil. And they had a foul. There we go. Oh man, that's cool. Oh my, it's a it's a walleye. No way. Jeez. That doesn't happen too often. Freaking walleye on a red and white daredevil. Jeez. And it's probably like one of the bigger ones of the day. No way. Oh, that's kind of neat there. On a red and white daredevil. Oh man, and it's probably like a 23 and just a pretty thick fish. So that's kind of neat. Gee. There it goes. Took a while for it to go. Gee. That's the first time I think I've ever caught a walleye on a daredevil. There's another one. Another freaking walleye. What in the hell? Well, I guess I should have been casting daredevils today. Oh man. What a weird day. When I caught a walleye, I thought I had a northern, and when catching northern, I thought I had a walleye. It's been totally backwards, and now I'm catching them on daredevils. So what a weird day. Jeez. I think I'm getting hit again. I might have to add the old red and white daredevil to my walleye arsenal. And earlier I was casting a spinnerbait, and I could have swore I saw a walleye follow it, and I'm sure that's what it was. They're just turning on right now. Oh, I saw that bite. And it is another walleye. What is going on? Thought I'd maybe target some northerns and try to get another video, but this just must be a straight up walleye day. Unbelievable. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. It was one crazy day. Suppose you got to use 55-pound braid and a steel leader and a daredevil to catch walleyes here in North Dakota. So, but actually, it's pretty easy to catch walleyes right now. Like I said, their metabolism is on the rise right now, and they are putting the feed bag on finally. And it was finally a good, consistent bite that lasted all day and wasn't changing. And they were just hammering it all evening. So, pretty cool bite and pretty cool experience catching on those daredevils. It's kind of cool. So I might have to add that in my arsenal here soon with using big spoons. Maybe not the red and white, but try maybe some chartreuse or white or something like that. So something I've never thrown much for walleyes, but obviously it worked. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, learned a few things, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. Bye.